since we've all made our New Year's resolutions, then I hope we are also going to include some new bridge resolutions. And the one I'm going to suggest has to do with our declare play. That's what we're working on, getting to be better declarers. And who remembers how often we get to be declarer of our total time at the table?
Oh, I have no idea.
How often do we get to declare a hand? 25, only 25. Only a quarter of our time at the table do we get to declare. The other quarter of the time we are watching our partner declare. 50% of the time we're defending, if everyone gets their fair share. So only 1/4 of the time we sit at the table, we're declaring. It's time we made the most of it. How do we do that? The first thing we need to do is bring our attention to what we want to do. Our New Year's resolution is to make a plan. Every time a lead hits the table, the opening lead hits the table, make a plan. I used to play with a partner who told me, take a breath and count to 5 before you play a card. You can see that didn't take long, but it's long enough to bring your attention and your focus to what you need to do to make your plan. Too often I see declarers calling a card before the whole dummy has hit the table. They're already playing a card to the suit that's been led. You can't play your high cards and then wonder what to do. Well, you can, but it's usually a bad time to wonder what to do once you've taken away all your options. So start to make your plan before you play a single card. You know the card that you're most likely to go wrong on, right? Which trick? The first trick is the one you're most likely to go wrong on. So take that breath, take your 5, make a plan. Okay, how do I make a plan, you ask? Well, we've been working on that. We have our declare techniques that we already know. We use our high cards mostly as transportation to get us from one hand to the other where we need to be. We also use promotion. We've learned that one. And promotion is when we kick out the cards that are bigger than ours to promote the ones that are lower. So we would play the suit, knock out the ace, and give ourselves 2 tricks. We also know that length gives us tricks. So we work on establishing suits that look like this. There's 6 in one hand and a couple in the other, we'll say 3. So we're missing a total of 4 cards. We don't even care what they are. Let's say they're the king, queen, jack, 10. It doesn't matter what the high cards are. We're promoting our length, because we have a lot of them, by playing the ace and a small card, losing only 1 trick and giving ourselves a total of 5 tricks with these little X's. That's what we call promoting length. We use that one a lot. We've been working on finessing, and we realize there's lots of ways to finesse. So length is a great declare technique that we know. Finessing, and there's a number of ways to finesse that we've been working on. When we need the maximum number of tricks in a suit, which trick do we finesse to? The lowest finessable one is the one we finesse to first when we need the maximum number of tricks. This is the lowest finessable card. So when we finesse, we make our first finesse, we finesse to the lowest finessable card. That's our basic finessing technique. And we're going to learn others. We're going to learn how to do roughing finesses using our trump. We're going to learn how to use the short side of the trump suit. We'll even learn elimination plays. These are easy, where we just play all the cards out in a suit and then put our opponents in and make them lead to us. There's a lot of techniques that we're going to learn, but none of them do us any good unless we do that very first thing. Focus and make a plan. So here's to great declare play in 2019.
Thank you.